What's up, guys? My name's Hunter Trana. I'm a senior here, class 2025. First of all, thank you for the day off. Coach Tank, man, I see you sleeping back there. Wake up. All right, I got a couple of questions to answer for you guys. Man, just hope you're enjoying the day.
Oh wait, what does hope mean? What were we saying before? Can you redo that? Yeah. What were we saying before?
What hope means to me is that everything's going to be okay. A lot of bad stuff happens in life, but eventually it's going to be okay. There's a possibility to be okay. It might take a long time. It's going to take a lot of effort, but hope means that it's possible that things are going to be better.
To me, hope is just like never giving up and always like sticking it out and like looking at the light in the end of the tunnel. Even when it gets kind of hard, always just like believing you can make it out.
For me, the word hope really correlates to Jesus Christ and his promise for salvation and his promise to save as many people as possible and to remake heaven and earth. That's really what hope means for me.
To me, hope and faith go very close, hand in hand. Romans chapter 15, verse 13 states, "May the God of hope bring you all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." And that to me is that defines to me clearly and biblically what hope means to me.
Hope means having faith. To me, it means having faith and realizing that anything can happen as long as you believe in it. Hope, you have to have hope for all things, because hope is just a thought of anything is possible. And without hope, you're not going to be able to move further in life.
Hope means to me that there's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, no matter what situation you're in, no matter how dark it is, if you cling to hope, you can always get out.
My hopes for this year are to become a better version of myself, and my New Year's resolution was to get better grades, especially in my math class.
I just hope to grow academically, physically, and athletically. This is my biggest goals this year, so I hope to do.
Just to get like bigger and stronger in every way I can.
Get better, get stronger and bigger, like smarter, and like better myself.
I want to get better at scheduling my time, and by doing that, hopefully I can make more time for just relaxing and doing things I enjoy.
Make varsity golf and get some better grades.
Work on my grades, keep them up, and as a football team, I'd like to win a state championship.
I kind of want to just, this new year, work on myself and create a better image of my physically and mentally, so yeah.
I don't really have New Year's resolutions per se, but I do have some goals that I really want to work on. Fixing my attention span being one, getting more organized and productive with my work so I can actually get schoolwork done, and changing my diet a little because I actually do want to eat a little healthier because it's very important.
I think first and foremost, spiritual life. I want to pray more. I think the rest follows. I want to exercise more, get good grades, and just be a better person in general.
Mainly just to be more confident in myself and to stop second guessing myself and to just execute things more confidently, whether it be in schoolwork or working out, just be more confident in myself.
I mean, it's junior year, so a lot of the resolutions are about like getting ready for college and all that stuff. Finding myself like related to basketball, related to school, and keeping everything balanced.
I think as a person, I want to be a good student at Bosco Prep, be respectful to people, do my work, but also impact Bosco in any way I can, even if it's in a small way. Yeah.
Trying to get closer with God this year, really go to church more every Sunday and stuff like that. Get in my Bible more.
I'd say just to better myself, like in faith and as a person. Over the last 4 years, I've grown a lot, and I want to keep growing.
That's actually a good question because I did, but then I realized I was like, why wait till the new year to change? Why do you have to wait for a whole nother 365 days to get it right? Why can't you just start right then? And I'm not saying that you have to make this drastic change or that I made this drastic change to just start, but it started with the smaller things. It started with waking up on time, waking up consistently on time, being consistently ready and dressed and having my things ready for school or whatever I have planned for the day. And that's how I developed, and that's how I'm being and developing into a man of God as well.
That's a tough question.
I think they're all doing a pretty good job, and I think they all really know what they're talking about, which is really good, honestly.
I hope our teachers have a pleasant experience while working at Don Bosco Prep, and I hope my peers always treat them with respect.
She inspired hope into me that I could do well in her class and I could really thrive in this environment.
He definitely inflicts hope into me with how he presents himself and carries himself, and the advice he gives definitely gives me more hope and makes me believe in myself even more.
Before I came here, I wasn't really good at math, at all. And when I came here, they helped me understand math, and I think math is my highest graded class I had last year and this year, so.
Yeah, I think they do a good job of encouraging you to just grow and try to be the best person you are and just be successful and ask for help when needed.
I could have a really bad day and then I just walk in and she'd have a smile on her face and she'd always ask me how I'm doing, so.
My teachers are great. Overall, I got no complaints.
You can tell every class, he's very passionate about theology, he's very knowledgeable. Just whenever he talks about the Gospels, you can tell he really likes what he's talking about. And I think that's really admirable because it reminds us that we're supposed to have a lot of joy in this and salvation. We're supposed to have a lot of joy in Christ, and it really reminds me of that, especially when I'm having maybe not some of the best of days. It's very positive all around. I really like his class.
He always makes class fun, and I always look forward to going to class.
Yeah, people reassuring me, coaches, teachers, that I'm a capable person and I'm able to overcome any challenge that meets my way.
When I first started taking their classes, I never thought I'd be able to even pass it, and I ended up passing both of them with A's.
Yeah, many of my teachers do inspire hope in me, especially my coaches. They just continue to push me more than I have ever previously in life, especially in middle school. There was nothing really going on there. So yeah, the teachers here and my coaches have really pushed me, and that's inspired hope in me.
I've definitely had some issues the past few years when it comes to my faith with God, but I feel like the school really has helped me in just the faith aspect, just believing in God. I feel like that's where hope comes in. You have to have faith and hope. They come together. Hope is it's going to be the faith that it's going to be all right, and faith is just believing. So yeah, I feel like the school has definitely taught me a lot about faith, that you're not always going to know everything, but that doesn't mean God's not real, and really has strengthened my belief in God.
I mean, everything's just really accessible. The chapel being there is obviously amazing. Mass being so much more accessible, especially when I can't make it on the weekends. And the SLR retreat was amazing. Getting invited to that and being able to really have that experience of being phoneless and with people and just thinking about God and Jesus and how He interacts in our life, even if we're not really seeing it.
I think, well, I've been in a Catholic school my whole life. And I think where I came from, definitely I grew in my faith there, but also I don't think I put my faith in my actions, especially here. I've gone a couple mission trips. I did best freshman year. And I think that put my faith and my actions together, because you can't just have faith without actions. You can't just say, you gotta walk the walk, basically. And I think Bosco's helped me in that sense, going to New Orleans and doing best and seeing people who really need help and who don't have hope. I think that's important. I think I've at least impacted them in some small way through my faith, through loving your neighbor as yourself, in that sense.
Definitely made me closer with God. At my old school, it wasn't a Catholic school. It was like more of just a private school. So we didn't really pray as much as we did. We didn't go on like the mission trips. We didn't have church. So I definitely became a lot closer with God since I've been at Don Bosco.
Definitely grew a lot since I got to Don Bosco. We do a lot of like church and masses here, so I grew a lot with Christ, and I'm way closer with him than I was when I started here.
My time here hasn't been perfect, and I would say not everyone's will be perfect, but it's given me faith, because I realized that here at Bosco it's given me a great opportunity to really express who I am and be the best that I could be. And through Christ, I've learned to trust in him that every situation that I go through is for a reason. And that reason is to get closer to him and just show off my talents and give him the glory for it.
Well, over the last 4 years, it's grown tremendously. Before I came to Bosco, I didn't really know God, I didn't know Jesus. But coming here, taking theology, coming to Mass, I've grown so much.
Lastly, on behalf of the student body, thank you guys for all the care that you've shown us, and you guys truly do make a difference.
The word hope means like, all right, yo, cut. I need to think.
Are you hoping for anything to change within our school?
I hope the school like keeps together and doesn't fall apart anymore.
Figure out which window it is.
Is it because of my glasses?
All right.
Romans chapter 15, verse 13 states, "May the God of hope bring you all joy and peace, so that you may, by the hope, be filled with the power of the hope." You know what? I need to restart that. I know the verse. I know the verse.
That's
Okay.
okay.
I can restart
Take
it.
a 5-second countdown, and then I'll ask the question again.
Yeah. Okay.
No pressure.